actually have a song in my head, but I don't think I can sing it. So I'm not. It's like I can sing along with it. I'm at that point, but you know, I can sing Matilda Jr. for you because I've listened to it 6,000 times. One person, hello, one person. Let me know who you are. This is my day. Good morning from Ohio. Hello, you are the first caller. I don't know why I find myself so entertaining. Good morning. There we go. Fern, I owe you a message. I haven't forgotten. It's on my list. I have my list of things today. It's there. Good morning, Kristen. I owe you a message too. I'm just like the email champion right now. Good morning, Pam. I'm going to scroll over to Facebook. Yep. Good morning. We've got Cindy and Demeza. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Melissa, I need help with Peloton because it's kicking my boots. Hey. Hi, Mom. I showered. Oh, wait. I know what that might be. Thanks, Jen. Just a second. Let's see. Mic. That's because it's on the wrong mic. How about now? I bet it's better now. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate the heads up there because Ecamm just decided to switch something for me. All right, let me know if it's better. Good morning, everybody. Oh, Melissa, it's mostly that the beginner videos are too hard for me. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Susan. So I actually, golf clap for Jessica. I have already done a ride this morning. So we got a Peloton. We ordered it at Christmas. It came like February 10th or something. I mean, it took 10 weeks. And I'm very adamant that it is an investment and I don't want it to become a coat rack. And what's hilarious to me is that it took so long to get here. My husband actually forgot that we bought it and it was our Christmas present to each other. Let's be honest. It was all we got. And so I had ordered shoes for myself. I thought he just wasn't interested. And the minute it came, he like immediately ordered shoes. And now I have to fight him for a turn. But, good morning, Jenny. Thank you, Melissa. I think it's just because I'm not a cyclist and I'm new. But oh my gosh, it's so hard. They're like all these beginner, I did like this. It's great. But I am very proud of myself that I did my ride this morning. I have one instructor that I really like. She doesn't kill me. But I'm going to be hanging out with the beginners, I think, forever because it just makes me laugh. Moving right along to sewing news, but holla, proud of myself. I've already done a workout. I did a 20-minute ride, and then I did a 10-minute stretch, and then I showered. This day can only go up from here, folks. Good morning, Nikki, or good evening. Good morning, Charity. I think I like Matt's stretching because he does a lot of hips. I'm writing this down. Low impact. Okay, we're going to talk about this, Melissa. Good morning, Lori. Thanks, Fern. I'm feeling good. I love having it done. It's like a box that's checked. I'm totally that person who's like, all right, I'm going to wait. And today I woke my 12-year-old up 15 minutes early and was like, you have to get going on your own today. I'm not going to bail you out because I'm going to go fit my workout in. She wasn't very happy with me, but we did it. Thank you, Erin. I also, drum roll please, I got my first 2 checks from Redbubble and Society6. So I can now officially say, I got $30 for like 4 months of work. So I'm like below the poverty line. But I can now officially say when people say, what do you do for a living? One of my things can be, I'm an artist. Ha ha! Not that a paycheck necessarily like equates being that. I get you. I feel that. But it was just, that $20 check means a lot to me. And it means that I can really easily say that my income doubled next year. I always laugh when people say like, my income has doubled every year since I've started this. And I'm over here like, wow, That's all. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. Last week I mentioned this, and I'm going to tell you again. Oh, but I'm going to go to the wrong background. Let's see if I can change. No, I can't. Well, we will come back to this because I want to do it in order that I'm supposed to. But last week I got out of my way and entered two pieces of art or like 2 card ideas for a Mother's Day challenge on Minted, and voting closes tomorrow. I am a little like, thank you, Jen. I am a paid artist. I'm getting a little giddy. I don't really love like the challenges where people vote on it. It's like social media run amok. And so I get uncomfortable, but at the same time, like I feel the need to keep putting my artwork out there, and it seems to be what's there. You know what I mean? So I'm playing along. I voted for my own stuff. It's all good. All right, this week thank you, Melissa. I'll go ahead and share it. You know, I didn't want to like ruin my background here, but because I was actually like prepared and then I went out of order. Wait, but that's me. So here's one of them. In fact, hold on. I'm going to delete this and reload. So this is one of them, and you have to like go in and rate, and then the people who get rated win prizes. Good morning, Patrina. And so it's a little stressful because I'm brand new, right? And I'm not expecting to win. It's not that. But like, you know, I'm putting it out there. So if you could be so kind, I will put this in the comments somewhere. Here's the other one. I did a pun because my husband and I laugh. And so, yeah, you have to go in and rate them. And then like they have prizes for, let me go back to me. And then I can put the comments in the, here is one. And let me do the other one. I would really appreciate your help. I feel a little goofy asking, but you know what? If I'm going to do this, I got to do it. So I put both of them in the comments over on Facebook. I don't think I can comment on YouTube while I'm watching. Anyone? And the only, oh wait, there I am. I'm making a really funny face. That's fantastic. Yeah, I don't think I can over there. I think I can do it in the, like in the show notes over there, but it doesn't look like I can comment on YouTube. I watch comments here and watch the videos in YouTube. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, Patrina, apparently like there's a difference between liking it and voting. Like, why you gotta make it tricky, Minted? Come on. Yeah, I got an email that somebody liked it. And so I clicked on that. I'm like, what is that? Like, what? Whatever. Can you vote more than once? I don't think you can vote more than once. I think it's a once and we're out of here. I think. There's nothing here on Facebook. I put the comments on Facebook, Brenda. They're somewhere in there. Anyway, it is what it is. I was very proud of myself. Here's the thing. As a recovering perfectionist, still a perfectionist, I procrastinated until the absolute last minute of the last day to enter those 2 cards. And I already had them. I had them done. They just like, it just wasn't perfect. I don't know. I don't even know. Brenda, the comments should be somewhere on Facebook because you're on Facebook. I can see your name. So I'm not sure because I'm watching it through a third party called Ecamm. Oh, thanks, Susan. Anyway, so this week it was a big deal for me to just put my art out there. Like that was stressful, and because I'm hanging out with a bunch of artists now, and they're like real artists. This is where it gets dangerous. All right, so the Sierra has been re-released, and I realized that I never put up bundles, which is weird. We have bundles for almost everything, but somehow I had a family fleece bundle, but I didn't have all the different combinations, and we're nothing if not accommodating. So last night I spent a little bit of time and did a bundle for Sierra and Ascent and a bundle for Sierra and K2. And we have a new button on the back end of our website, which doesn't really affect us. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Oh, thanks, Mom. High five. Oh, funny. What were we saying? Wow. Melissa, I think you're going to have to join me somewhere out here with your art. I'm just saying. All right, so I got all the bundles. Oh, we have a new button. Big thanks to Sean at Coded Commerce because he's my hero. Now, when we upload an update to a tutorial or to pattern pieces, I hit this fancy little button that says regenerate purchases or something. Download permissions. That's it. Regenerate download permissions. And like magic, it gives everybody the new files. So the Sierra now includes a projector file, and it includes extra small through 6XL. And I included a video for doing the collar and the zipper because that seems to be the trickiest bit. I also broke up the instructions a little bit to try and spell it out a little bit more. And this, I'm wearing my husband's. I should make my own because I totally have some fleece. And I included some information on how to cover the seam allowance at the collar with twill tape. Fancy. Because you know how much I love it looking fancy on the inside and the outside, right? Aw. Thanks, Heidi. Back into buttons. That's right. Yeah, I'm slow. All right. Yeah, Elisa, I just dropped the ball. It's tedious, I'm not going to lie. So last night I did, and they're all on sale. All the bundles are on sale that include the Sierra. I will say that the Ascent still goes to 3XL. It's on the calendar for December. I'm sorry. I kind of missed the window on winter to update the Ascent, but it's on the calendar for next December. And if you buy the bundle today, then it'll automatically get updated. So there's that. Vicky, that is like music to my ears. Vicky says, my son hasn't taken his new Sierra off since I finished it. Me neither. My husband was so excited. We don't really like do much for Valentine's Day. And I finished this on Valentine's Day. And usually he gets stuck with like the pre-test version. Ask him about it sometime. He'll throw me under the bus. Aw, thanks. Oh, Jen, that would be fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's very similar. Wait, that's a good segue. It's similar to the Val and the Valerie, which we're doing a sew-along for this week. So that's exciting. Laura has been updating the videos every day. We have daily check-ins where you can win small prizes. And then we have a grand prize winner that's just taken randomly from our, there's no voting here, 5 out of 4. I have a love-hate relationship with social media. That's awesome, Susan. Susan says her significant other wore Lester for 3 days in a row. I love it. Yeah, Reevy was in town and they tried to take my my rainbow Lester back to school. I was like, absolutely not. Not happening. Anyway, sew along is going on right now. We're on day 2, so you still have plenty of time. Is the twill tape collar part out there for all to see? I could use that. It's part of the tutorial. I added photos, and I think it's part of the video too. I did them sort of out of order, I'm not going to lie. I'm like about 95% sure that it's on YouTube, Melissa. Oh, that's so fun. So it is, yeah, the sew along's going on now. You're not too late. You can definitely catch up. Melissa, it is on the video. It should be on YouTube. I can get you a link. Yeah, and it's sponsored by So English Fabrics, and they're giving away a $50 gift card. So that's pretty awesome. Aw. Kristen, I totally feel you on Laura doing an awesome job on the sew-alongs. She kills it. And her videos like put mine to shame, but I'm trying to do my own videos so she can do other things, and whew. Oh my gosh, April, that's fantastic. And totally sounds like me. My husband's worried. I put this on this morning. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I need to wear it. All right, so go join the sew along. I can honestly say that the more people who take part in the sew along provides more motivation for Laura to do the next one, because those are a lot of work. It's not simple. Excuse me. I'm getting like the allergies have started. We have daffodils blooming in our yard. And it rained all last week, and it even tried to rain yesterday. But now we're back to blue skies. I have hope that this final week of February is going to propel me into my birthday month with much joy and happiness. There's going to be no more rain, people. Oh, Mosa, I love that. Come fold mine. You're working on summer clothes. No more jinxing winter. Well, we're working on the adventure score for March. Oh, I love hearing that. Lori, that's fantastic. She says, Laura's video is what brought me to 5 out of 4. We'll do a little dance for that. That's fantastic. Oh, no snowing. Hi, Lindy. We have them in random places in our yard, the daffodils. I had to look at it and I'm like, hey, I didn't plant that. That's fantastic. Not enough time. That's the story of my life. High five, birthday. I love my birthday. I feel like I'm a little bit smarter each year. All right, today is the last day to vote on that minted challenge. I put the comments in the, I put the links in the comments. So if you could do me a solid and go vote, that'd be exciting. Thank you. There's my cute smile. It's like my Stella smile. All right, I also shared the immersion class. So if you're interested in art, and I know this is not sewing, but this is my life right now. Last March, I took a class called Immersion, and it was all about surface pattern design. And so I wanted to share it with everybody. I shared the free one that was last week. The paid one is definitely like a much bigger investment. It's I think an 8-week class with tons of videos, and then we have our own Facebook group, and then there's live calls each week where you can like enter questions. And also, for anybody who signs up, I think one person already has. Here, I'm putting the link if you're interested over on Facebook. Here, I think I can actually bring, look, I think I can. Let's see. Nope, that didn't work. Ha! Right across my face. Look, it's like a mask. I'm a goofball. So, yeah, that's a lot of numbers, though. I don't know what that is. But anyway. This is the class that's run by Bonnie Christine, the designer for Art Gallery Fabrics, and it changed everything for me. I took it, again, I signed up at the last minute. I was looking at my husband and I was like, I don't know, what do you think? And it was like the domino that has made so much positive change in my life, and so I'm sharing it with you. I think Bonnie Christine is amazing, and I think the way she breaks down everything is really interesting. So if you're interested, I gave you the link. For anybody who signs up that's like in my little network of people here, I am offering just extra help. If you sign up, let me know, and we'll either create a Facebook group if there's enough of us, or we'll just a chat or whatever. And that way I can there's definitely like a lot of work in Illustrator in order to get used to it, and I'm very good at Illustrator, and so I can help you if you need it. Anyway, beyond that, I also wanted to talk about, I didn't write this down. Weird. It had to do with art as well. Oh, so I applied, I've talked about this before, and I was frustrated because they didn't write me back. But so I finally heard back from Skillshare. I had applied to be a part of their Teach Challenge, and then from that, they found me. Lindy, I think you do have to register to vote, so no worries if you don't want to. I totally get that too. So I reached out to Skillshare and applied for that Teach Challenge. They wrote me back and they said, well, not only do we want you for the Teach Challenge, but we would really like it if you wanted to be part of our Teach Lab. And Teach Lab is where they take people who, I don't know, look promising. We'll call it that. That makes me feel good about myself. And they offer to help with editing and promotion. And so yesterday I set up a call with my coach, and I've got my outline all ready for my first Skillshare class. And so this is really exciting. It's not going to be anything new or different for the people who already follow 5 out of 4, but it's definitely like, I love Skillshare. I think it's like, there's so much that you can learn over there for like a yearly fee. And there's not a ton of sewing. And I think people are now getting into sewing. And so I really want to be there to be found. And so I think that's pretty exciting. So I'll be working on that in March, along with updating the adventure skirt, which is one of my favorite patterns because I love skirts. And since the dawn of time, okay, not really, since the adventure skirt came out, people have asked us for a kid's version of the adventure skirt. And I just dragged my feet because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Our kids' patterns just don't we're not hot in the kids' market. They don't sell nearly as well as our women's patterns do, partly because we started with women's patterns. But I do love the matching. And so I'm going to do a kids' skirt pattern, partly because my kids love skirts. Skillshare is just a website that has like classes on cooking, painting, drawing, photography, lifestyle, surface pattern design, goal setting, sewing. It's just a lifestyle education platform. You pay like a flat fee for the year, and you can get 2 weeks for free, I think. But for me, it's like pretty exciting. We have the swim workshop that did really well last summer. And so I'm actually gearing up to do what I wanted to do last summer. And then when I had the thyroid surgery, it didn't really work out. But what I would like to do this summer for people who either signed up for the swim workshop and then didn't take it, or are still interested in making a swimsuit and didn't sign up, is to have like a separate group where I can be super hands-on, helping you with your fit issues and any issues that come up sewing a swimsuit. So I think I'm going to aim for that. Like, I can't decide if I want to do May or June. May can get hairy because kids are getting out of school, but by June, kids are out of school here. I know, not out west. So it's different, you know. It is similar to Craftsy, but it's got more options. What's the difference between the adventure and the Shenanigans? Shenanigans has that super cute flounce that I'm obsessed with, even though I don't wear ruffles and flounces. And there's already a kid's version. It also has a plain length. And then the adventure has a faux wrap. So it's a full front, so you're not flashing people because that would totally be me. And then a flap on top to give it just a faux wrap style. It can be fancy. I've worn it to all sorts of, church, etc. Yeah, Katie, for people in the family, it's already going to be available. You can totally join me. But I think I'm going to run it as like I'll have a start date. I'll offer it for X number of weeks. Probably, I don't know. I got to look into how many modules I have because it definitely became like a beast of its own. And then a separate group where we can meet, hold each other accountable, hands-on help, stuff like that. I think I did a little bit of that last year, but it wasn't like a dripped content. And I'm still probably not going to drip the content. But I definitely want to have like weekly Zoom calls for questions. I think that could be really helpful. And I like having that separate Facebook group where I can immediately like answer all the questions I need. And I want it to be much more hands-on so that I can get the experience and the education and really connecting with people because I need that for my mental health. But also just to really empower people to get out there and make some swimwear because that way you never have to go try on swimwear again, right? We've got a lot of new ideas coming up for spring and summer. That is really our bread and butter, just to keep that metaphor alive. And I'm pretty excited. I love swimsuit designs. I've got some shorts that I really want, some swim shorts that are top of my list this year because they got pushed from last year. And it's getting done. This is the year. For this month, I actually just put 2 patterns into testing for Cassidy. And Allison, I saw that you signed up late. So I got to talk to you about what sizes you wanted. That's a good idea. Kids are a little bit easier. Oh, you didn't, I didn't even show the photos, Kim. Let me do that. And then we can, oh, wrong. See, and then I'm on the wrong one though. I didn't share a ton of photos because there's nothing new to the pattern. This is a pattern that's been out for a while. But Tasha's husband is one of my favorite. This is the plaid sleeves. He's usually good for a couple of great outtakes. So the Sierra has this great sleeve detail and it also goes across the back. I don't think I included a picture of the back, but the back is colored blocked as well. And it's just nice. Like not to toot my own horn, but to totally toot my own horn. My husband has so many of these fleece pullovers that he'll put a Sierra on and I can't tell the difference between store-bought and homemade. And that, makes my heart a flutter. So I'm pretty excited about that. So as usual, we got some great ones. We have a first here at 5 out of 4. This gentleman his name is Chad. This is the first time, I think that we have had a male in the testing group testing for himself. So that was pretty cool. And he actually used one of those fleece blankets because he was not trapped by the snow. That sounds really dramatic, but like it had just snowed, etc. And so that was pretty cool. So that was exciting for me. Like I love seeing men sew. That's just so great. And then here's the solid version again over here. We had a lot of new testers and a lot of people who had never tested before. So the Sierra, you can see where she top stitched the pockets down here on Lorene's husband. It has invisible zippers on the side seams to get to those pockets, and they're sewn into the hem, so they're really like secure. They're not going to dip below or anything like that. I love y'all being so supportive. Somebody posted yesterday in the Facebook group. I don't think I can find it fast enough. I saw it last night and here it is. It was Heidi Frago. She says, I just finished my first Camilla and I am in love. I might cry. I need to thank you all, 5 out of 4 designers, testers, and group members. You have filled my Facebook with so much positivity and encouragement. I love how everyone celebrates each other's accomplishments. You all rock. Oh my gosh, I have tears. So high five, because that is like, I think it was 13 hours ago. So yeah, it was last night. I'm like climbing into bed, attempting to go to bed at bedtime, blah, blah, blah. And I saw that and I was like, well, my day has just been made. I can think of no better compliment than filling Facebook with positivity and encouragement. Like, yeah, I want my patterns to not suck. I'll be perfectly clear. But celebrating each other's accomplishments, building each other up instead of doing what seems to be the norm where everybody tears each other down, that made my heart so happy. So thank you so much to Heidi Frago for sharing that because, I loved it. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about today was the 5 out of 4 family. This is our monthly membership. The doors are not open right now. There is a wait list you can sign up for over on the homepage. You can watch a kind of a stiff video of me. Hold on, I'll show you. We're not going to watch it together because that would be like if you're a movie star watching their own videos. Do they do that? I don't know. Yes, I just called myself a movie star. Anyway, you can join the wait list. We'll be opening the doors at the beginning of April. But really, I just want to talk about what it is because it's so much more than what I started out with the idea of. But when you want to talk about a positive and encouraging space, we have accountability groups, which I think sound scary, but really it's like a peer group, okay? And they meet, they talk, sometimes they just talk. Some of them meet weekly, which I think is fantastic. But then they also, they challenged each other to do projects. That has been awesome. It's just been so exciting. And then we also have monthly challenges. And for February, the monthly challenge is to use a fabric you've never sewn before. And it's all intended to help you grow as a sewist. So for me, I don't have local sewing friends. I know very few people who sew. And this has become just like my group. And I'm really eagerly looking forward to the day where we can be like, okay, let's plan a retreat and let's go because I want to meet all of the members. over in the 5 out of 4 family. It's just been so much fun getting to know everybody. But we have a live call over there where we also interview small business owners. And so we've interviewed Tammy from Love Notions, Angie from Green Style. I also forgot to say that we don't only talk about 5 out of 4 patterns. And I think that's really key because I'm unable to make all the patterns that I want. And so when another company comes up, like, we talk about it and, people make them together and it's fantastic. But this month we interviewed Annabelle from My Handmade Space. So I'm going to show her website right here. It was real. So she sells a little bit of everything. This is her homepage. Yeah, this is her homepage. Okay. I found it through the zipper bundles. I think it was Cindy. If it was somebody else over in the family, I apologize. But I think it was Cindy who introduced me to zipper tape. I have a whole drawer of zippers, but zipper tape has changed my world because you can get like fun rainbow colors and all this stuff. For anybody asking, this is myhandmadespace.com. Oh my gosh, it was great to talk with her and just to hear about her family-run business and how big they're growing. She gave us a little tour of the office. It was fantastic. But I love these rainbows. I love fun zippers. I love a little pop of color. I put this into my Lester when I made mine, or Leslie, sorry. I can't even remember which one I used. But she does a lot of kits. And so actually one of the things we're going to do is we bought a little purse kit and we're going to sew it together. It was me. I'm the family enabler. I'm sorry. I wanted to see who was saying that. So we'll come back to me. Anyway, we had a great time talking with Annabelle. And then she offered us, she gave a giveaway to 4 winners. It was so fantastic. But I'm trying to get back up to me to see who it was. Oh, I think it was Cindy. Anyway, I love interviewing the other people. If you know me, then you know that I started out with Green Style. And so Angie and I have been friends for a while. Oh, one of my favorite interviews was Leslie Haynes from Discovery Fabrics because her knowledge about different like specialty fabrics, like the brand name Polartec and like Lululemon and all sorts of stuff. Bridget, it was My Handmade Space. Gonna make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Yeah, myhandmadespace.com. The zipper tape is so much easier than I expected. I had a little panic attack when I was like, how do I get the zipper on there? But it really wasn't that bad. The only thing I will say is I just placed another order. Since I placed my first order, she's come out with separating zipper tape in pretty colors. And I wish I had bought some of that for my new Donna that I'm working on. So maybe, but I already have a hot pink zipper for that. Her shipping is super fast. So it was awesome. Anyway, I feel like, I don't want to use the word experiment, but when I brought up wanting to start a monthly membership, I had a lot of people who thought I was insane. And I can feel pretty strongly that like, not everybody gets it. I get a lot of people who are like, this isn't worth it, whatever. I mean, you get a free credit for a pattern. So like after the cost, I think the cost of the monthly membership after buying one pattern a month is like $1. And for some of them, it's like less. Anyway. Danny, what do you want a video tutorial on? The zipper? Zipper tape? I'm your girl. I got you. I actually have Polartec from Discovery Fabrics, and I need to sew it up. So I can either make myself a Sierra or a Leslie. I got to decide which one I want. But anyway, it has just been fun. I feel like I'm actually making true connections. I don't scroll Facebook anymore. I don't scroll Instagram if I can help it. I go to the family and I go to the 5 out of 4 main group, and that's about it. I love it. My mental health is so much better. Yvonne, where did you find a hot pink zipper? That's a good question. I will have to go through my things. Probably Wawak. You can save the credit. You get a credit each month for one pattern, and you can save it for up to a year. So yeah, you can use it whenever you want. But anyway, we'll be opening. Oh, that's right. 4 people. I have to figure out who it was. I got emails and not names. So Laura Donahue is one of our My Handmade Space gift certificates. That's awesome. Hi, Roxanne. I'm just about to sign off, but hi. All right. Today's list involves working on my art because one of my goals is to get some uploaded to Spoonflower. I actually have a lead on another company, but I think I need like more. So I will probably do Spoonflower like one by one or maybe a couple at a time, but it's all going to lead up to Hawthorne Fabrics, I think. I'm working with an artist. Did I tell you about Cassidy? I think I started and then I didn't. So I have Cassidy into testing. It's for women and kids. It is adorable. But I'm working with an artist I met through Bonnie Christine, who has a ton of fabric up on Spoonflower and with Hawthorne Fabrics. And she is actually going to put together an image of her fabrics on like the maxi version of Cassidy. And then I think I'm going to buy her fabrics, pay for a photographer, and get some more pictures made because my girls love that and it's super fun. So I have that to look forward to as it gets warmer as well. I don't know if it'll happen in the next 2 weeks because that's a very short time frame, but I'm excited. All right. I hope everybody has an excellent Tuesday and an excellent week. I will be working on my art because I'm going to get it uploaded to Spoonflower before the end of March. I'm going to give myself a little bit of breathing room. I hope you all continue sewing. Remember, never stop sewing, never stop growing. Ooh, Hawthorne Fabrics, 5 out of 4 interview. I might be able to do that. I know an artist I could easily get from Hawthorne Fabrics, but if I got somebody from Hawthorne Fabrics, that could be trickier. So it blew my mind. The last time I shopped at Hawthorne Fabrics, I don't think they offered that many different bases. And so I'm pretty excited that now they offer like different bases so I can mix and match for the Cassidy, all from the same line. It's super exciting. That's a little Kermit moment for you. All right, never stop growing, never stop sewing. I said that backwards. Reverse it. Thank you for being here.